The new album is called The Broken Pledge. When we were deciding on what to call it, we drew from one of the tracks on the album, which is a great reel called The Broken Pledge. We didn't set out to make a themed album, but just as it happened, when we were putting the material together for this album, a lot of it had a lot of the tunes and some of the songs had historical context. A lot of the music that we play is rooted in the history of the people of this country. I think we've developed a sound that's uniquely recognisable as the Bonny Man.
This is our third album after 9 years or so. Delighted to get here. I want them to hear a fresh, kind of vibrant sound from us. We've had 2 albums and everyone knows that we're kind of had the sound, but this is kind of, as I said, a new departure for us and a kind of fresh sounding album, but harking back to older tunes and older songs and putting our own stamp on them.
I think this album is what I personally aim, but I think it's true to everyone, is that we just want to play traditional music and do it justice and do the best we can with it and make it as beautiful as we possibly can. The thing I love about being in the Bonny Men and being in a trad band is particularly when we play at festivals. We're outdoors anyway, the music makes so much more sense, especially in the woods, and you know, you can see people immediately connecting and engaging with the music, and people come up to you afterwards and say, wow, I love trad. I didn't know this, but I love trad. And that's, for me, is probably the most rewarding part of being in the band.
If you look back on the last 2 albums, you could say that we're still the same band that we always were, but at the same time, the development that we've had through those years and through those albums, we've learned a lot, and we've come to a point now where we have a certain confidence about us to go out and do our own thing and portray ourselves as how we best feel we are to the music world. And I feel that this album means a lot in that kind of way, with our tunes and with the songs as well. That it comes from us and our own thinking and our own creativity, blended together with musicians that have come in from the outside too.
The one thing that is telling over the 3 albums is the consistency of the music and the arrangements that we choose. We feel quite strongly about the style of music that we play. Myself, Turlock, Matthew and Natalie have been playing music together for 15 years. The experience of playing together for so long combined is just helps us. It drives us on and it keeps us consistent and it keeps us going with the music. And I think it's telling as well. You know, we've been together for nearly 9 years as a band, and that experience we have together as musicians and also as friends is the reason that it's still living on. You know.
This album feels to me like another chapter in the Bonny Men story. All music is emotional. Folk music is a social commentary. It's an amazing privilege to be able to present and research like we really did for this album, draw upon historical events and to present that to an audience, be it in a live setting or on a studio album.
We're not afraid of embracing the minor tunes. If you actually break down the Bonny Men tracks, it's probably 80% in minor keys, which is unique to our band. Again, like, we're not reinventing the wheel. We go back as far as Planksty, Body Band, or Sean Reid, etc. There's 7 people on stage. There's power in our music. An album is just a historical document of where you are in the time of playing music. So if you take from the first album to Moyne Road to this, there's not saying coming of age, but there's a maturity that comes with the years, and the more we play, the better we get. So our music appeals to everyone.
I think this album is going to open doors for us, and I think that it is going to get our music to people who have never listened to this type of music before.